the show. Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the American League East, the Rays sent 3 balls into the seats as they pummeled the Yankees 9-3. The Toronto Blue Jays defeated the visiting Angels 4-3. The Detroit Tigers totaled 11 hits as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 5-4. Alex Bregman had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish as the Astros downed Oakland 10-6. The San Diego Padres
Let's make the most, say a toast before we melt. Don't do this to me. We're both so far gone. Yeah, tell right from you're anybody else's. I say I'm yours, but there's always someone else. We're both so far gone. Yeah, tell right from
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee. 6 months in Redondo, each right by the condo. Oh my gosh, oh my casa, I'ma need my sushi pronto. Shooting star like a Cosmo, make you move like a mambo. Spank a hater like a bongo. They be sleeping mano, girl sweet like a mango.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Keegan Aiken is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So now into the box is Kike Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. 2-0 now. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. And we'll need to keep the hot chocolate flowing tonight. 42 degrees our game time temperature. And he pops it up. Ruiz moving to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Next to hit is Rafael Devers. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And, Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. And stepping in, Jahmai Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the second
Ball 1.
Jahmai Jones.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Austin Hayes comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
I got that this lineup, Matty, in Oriole Park likes to swing the bats. This place plays small. This place has a low wall. You can drive it out pretty much line to line, and there's a lot of room to be a hero in this yard.
Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still no score. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
So a full count now. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. So stepping in is Christian Vasquez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Struck him out.
That's a pretty set attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
The 0-1 pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. No score here as we play inning number 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Marwin Gonzalez. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. Stewart is there, and he'll put it away to retire the... In now for the O's, Trey Mancini.
For the Orioles, the left
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Mancini.
Hard hit ball to second. And the Orioles have their first hit of the ball game.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Pat Valaika stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
That one's in there. 3-1. Mano-a-mano against Nate Eovaldi. An impressive 4 for 7. He also has 1 home run. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a flare out to left center. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
Batting 6th, the right fielder.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
Verdugo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. 2 down with a runner at first. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Galvis behind 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The center fielder, number 99.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Nice job in the box right there. Just a professional, clean AB. Didn't cheat to anything. A lot of guys could have rolled that foul down the line. Not the case right here. Kept his hands back, stayed calm, and delivered a nice base hit.
And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
To the plate now, Kike Hernandez, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis has it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Rafael Devers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. On to first, and there are 2 down. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Three balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Stepping in once again is Xander Bogaerts. Worked a walk his first time up. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The set and the 2-0.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he will take Strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Rio Ruiz to the plate now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. No balls and 1 strike. And he falls behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And another foul ball. The next 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Swing and a liner. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in next, Jahmai Jones struck out in his first at-bat. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Ruiz, the runner at second with 1 away. A ball and a strike.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Austin Hayes comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a line drive. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Orioles leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Hunter Renfroe.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Renfroe, a former Tampa Bay Ray, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And it's fouled away. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. From the belt, the pitch.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ball even at 2-2. Popped him up. Severino waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 99, Alex.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Galvis on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. And now Ryan Mountcastle flew out last time up.
For the Orioles,
fouled
the first
off.
baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
The batter, the left fielder.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
He collected a base hit his first time up. 1-1 the count. Fouled away. Mountcastle gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he got him. So the next to bat will be Pat Valaika. He flew out in his last debut. In there, strike 1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. As a look, now the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box, DJ Stewart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
To 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down 2. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. In there for strike 1. Some action. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. Again, he sends it out of play. He stays alive, still 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Stewart is there, and he has it for the out.
Now down. Third base.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Lifted down the line in left, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Down the left field line and deep. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. And welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Here's the first pitch to him.
For the Orioles, the shortstop, ready, Galvis.
The 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Gonzalez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Up next
now at the plate, Rio Ruiz, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. On the run is Verdugo. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Hunter Harvey takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56. Hunter Harvey.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And there's ball 2 now. To 2-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now back, catcher.
Now at the plate here is Christian Vasquez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First delivery to him. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Too high, ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Again, another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. Ready to.
Leading off for the Orioles, the second baseman,
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
And he will make the play. 2 away now.
the first baseman, number 6.
That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Verdugo waits on it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, Sean ball.
He's set and the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. Down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll reach second now with one away.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Into the box now, Bobby Dalbec. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike 1. Verdugo leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stewart is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kike Hernandez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And that one yanked just foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Rafael Devers would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Trey Mancini.
The left fielder.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. And it's fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there. 2 down.
The batter.
Ready now is DJ Stewart. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's in there for a strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
In order to play at this level, you got to have unbelievable hand-eye coordination. And that pitch wasn't even...
Freddie Galvis.
In now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Verdugo waits on it. And that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. Travis Lakins has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll...
Number 70, Travis Lakins.
Now here's the first offering. Rafael Devers is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now that designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Mountcastle is right there. And there's the second out of the inning. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fouled away. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Three and 1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Adam.
Here's the first pitch. Rio Ruiz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 1 for 2. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in now, Pedro Severino. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point.
Severino.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Slider laid off for a ball.
you could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Pedro Severino goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Paul Fry enters from the pen to start the 9th inning. From the stretch, Christian Vasquez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 2 for 4. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Nipped the corner, 2-2. And it's fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting.
Striding in for Boston, Hunter Renfroe struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Two and 0. Three and 0 now. Vasquez on at first, nobody out. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Two and 1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. The 7th fielder,
Alex Verdugo digging in now. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 2. Lifted down the line in left. Here comes Mancini. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Tanner Scott enters the game with one gone in the top of inning
number 66. Tanner Scott.
Into the box, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Throw into second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And he lays off for ball one. 3 runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2. So now here is Rafael Devers. In his career against this pitcher, he's a .333 hitter. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
So next to bat will be J.D. Martinez, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike 1. To short, hit hard. Bogaerts has it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Digging in will be Ryan Mountcastle. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder.
Orioles down to their final out. And that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Baltimore down to their final strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Pat Valaika stands in as he looks at a called strike. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Fouled away. Mancini is off of first with 2 away. Just hung in there on that one. Hit out towards second. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Red Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Nate Eovaldi takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Adam Ottavino works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 1st of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Supposed to be the front, say it's too loud, still turning up. Why you all in my face? I don't give a. She ride shotgun, try and give me some. Oh, there you go again.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Orioles, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours.
Inside the Show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL East, the Red Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they blew out Baltimore 6-0. The Rays combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Yankees 3-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim swatted 4 home runs in this one as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 8-4. The Kansas City Royals sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the White Sox on the south side 7-3. The Tigers got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 4-1. The Twins had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-1. The A's